Hi, I'm Grant Moon. I'm here in Texas at Hoofwatch. I'm making a video on behalf of St. Croix Forge. In this modification, I'm using the St. Croix SureFit Xtra horseshoe. This hind horseshoe is a slightly wider web, thicker web shoe to give more durability and protection. It's upright heels for support, a V crease for better head locking, and seated out slightly on the sole surface with light boxing at the heels. The modification that we're going to do is a lateral extension hind that's going to be boxed and double fullered to give us maximum width on the outside branch for support. On the inside branch, we're going to cut it concave to decrease the surface area. The toe is going to be blunted so that the shoe can be set back slightly. Then we're going to put on quarter clips. On my lateral extension heel, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to box it a little with the hammer to widen it. And I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to put two lots of fullering in to make it wider. On the inside branch, I'm going to cut the concave and I'm going to fuller it about a small 1/8 of an inch from the edge. As I fuller it, I'm not looking for the fullering to go through the web and come out the hoof surface. I'm looking for the fullering to come out about 1/8 of an inch above the hoof surface, so that way I won't have a sharp edge and I won't take as much chance of damaging my tools. First thing I'm doing is I'm boxing it off a little, widening it as I'm doing it. I'm bringing the boxing down to the quarters. Now I'll fuller it, inside edge of the shoe, get a nice radius, and stopping right opposite the heel check. Set my fuller down. Overlapping every blow. Get 3/4 of the way in, and then we'll put the second line in. I've gone up to the quarters, I'm fullering right up the middle between the fullering and the edge of the shoe. And my stops are pretty close to the end of the heel check. And we can bring this double fullering up as far forward as we need. Continue overlapping our fullering, don't move it too far, otherwise it'll leave chops in the bottom of your fullering. The more you overlap, the more smooth the fullering will be. We do the outside one. So now we've widened the heel right up to the quarters. Now it's time to level it and clean up the boxing. Overlapping blows. Overlapping blows. Lateral extension finished. Now we'll work on the medial concave. Now I'm going to just mark my medial concave and basically come in just under 1/8 of an inch from the edge, and I'm going to fuller it in a line. I want to come out just around where the toenail is. I'll mark it with my fuller. I take my time, get a nice clean line. As I get there, I start coming out. Now we have a nice flowing line where the concave is. Light at the end so it doesn't cut out. One more time. We don't want it too hot right now, otherwise it'll go too fast. So this nice dull red heat's good. I'll level it. I'll fuller it one more time. I'm thinking about where my fuller is going to come out the side. Put my cutting plate on the anvil. shear the piece off. So the piece that we've removed is very, very small, but we can see the fuller has caused it to be very concave. So we've increased the surface area on the outside and we've decreased the surface area on the inside. When we blunt the toe, we don't want to damage our nail holes. What we're going to do, we're going to visualize an area just in front of the nail hole, just in front of the nail hole. We'll place it on the horn and we'll push the toe over. So it's not squashing it against the anvil, it's pushing it over. Then we'll turn it and do the same move from the other direction, just in front of the nail hole. Place it on the horn, just in front of the nail hole, and push over. Turn it, put it just in front of the nail hole, push over. Put one in the middle, turn it, and do it again. Once we've set our toe blunt, then we can shape our shoe. Now the shoe's ready for clipping. I have to either clip with a cross peen hammer because it'll give me the space to go between the nail holes, or a bob punch. So I line my shoulder up with the edge of the anvil. I place the shoe over the edge of the anvil, about 3/16, lift up. I'm going to hit into the corner. Once we've got the material, we can see that we've put the material over the edge. We'll level it. We'll sway and change our body position. Put my shoulder in line with the anvil. Now we're going to set the base. Don't worry about drawing the clip right now. It's setting the base. It's creating the shape of the base. So all I'm doing is flattening the material, pulling backwards slightly, but flat, creating the base of the clip. Once I've got the base of the clip, now I can come up with the corner of my hammer, work to the point. Made our clip. I turn the shoe towards me, I level behind the clip. Come to the horn. We're onto the branch, setting the clip into the edge of the shoe. And before we hot fit, we'll set the clip into the angle of the hoof wall. Get my body position correct. Shoe over the anvil, 3/16, hit into the corner. Turn it over, level it. I change my body position. I set the base of my clip. Look to get my base symmetrical, and then come up the middle. Level the shoe behind the clip. Set the clip into the edge of the shoe. Just work it carefully into the edge so it's flush. I'll give it a little bit more level, and I'll push the clip upright. So now the shoe's ready for fitting and its final finishing. Final finishing shaping of the St. Croix SureFit Xtra shoe. Now I've paired the shoe with the Delta 5 City Head Slim. Check our fit. Fits well down into the full ring. Will lock nicely.